So I'll tell you the story. It came to me during the government shutdown last year, and I realized just how tangible, how real political polarization is becoming. You feel it all the time. In everyday life, the failure to communicate and how extreme our politics are becoming when so much is on the line. What polarization is to me is when you have disagreements with someone. Most of the time you just have different experience, you come from a different background, different culture, or you really do have a divide on an issue, on your position. Polarization is when that by itself makes you turn away from each other. And so any interaction, any event becomes an opportunity where you become further from someone, where you're less able to talk to each other, where you're less able to recognize each other's values. And what we see that mean is when civil discourse, or us talking to each other about our experiences, about our priorities, about our values, gets lost and doesn't play into our being a public or our being a democracy together. But at the same time, as much as media is a part of that, we love documentary because that's literally an opportunity to listen, to see different sides of an issue, to get a window into a different place. And so what if it was explicitly that, to help us better be in democracy together? Because democracy means listening to each other and working together. And political polarization is the inability to do that. In a big way, we need to rebuild trust and mutual understanding, mutual affirmation of each other's patriotism, and a commitment to the future, because we are all in this together. And so I came back from New York because all of that has its roots in the South. And the future that's developing, the new economy that we're moving into, and the way that our polarized society is working itself out, all of that is in the South now. And we can talk about what this future is really going to be. These documentaries are an opportunity to listen for the many and complex realities that Americans are living today. Just seeing how this future is coming into shape and what it means to us, what we want for ourselves, for our communities, for each other. Because if we can talk about that, if we can be better together, so much more becomes possible. And if any little bit that I can do to help us be able to listen to each other and recognize each other. That's what this is. These Southern Dialogues are that opportunity to listen. Because these are hard times, but here, together, we can do better democracy. We can self-govern and we can support one another in this future if we can listen. So I did my first Kickstarter for everything and got 3/4 of my goal, so I got nothing. But I was on a mission, and when some friends saw I was serious, I got even better equipment donated to me on permanent loan. And I got to work guerrilla. Now I raise on Indiegogo because it's just hard drives and gas money. I moved back into my mother's house, got started working out of her truck. I travel light and I go far. And this is just me. So come with me. Every little bit helps, but more than anything, I just want you to share. My name is Robert Winslow. Join me.